Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Food Science on a Budget. My name is Catherine, I'm a Danish food scientist and powerlifter living in Vienna, Austria. On my channel I give you content related to food and that includes a weekly grocery haul, and that is what I have for you today. Today is Monday, February the 9th, and I walked to Lidl and to Billa this morning. And this is week 2 of my Frugal February, where I have set myself a €40 budget. I've saved almost €8 in case we need something for the end of the week. And I think I did pretty good with what I spent. I got a little bit of some stock-up items for baking and some fruits and vegetables. And this week I actually bought some meat as well. Let me turn you around and show you. So I paid, I believe it was €32.28 for all of this from Lidl and from Billa. And I'll take you through the Lidl purchases first. So if we start up here with the dairy products, I have 2 of these 400-gram packages of cheese. It's sliced cheese. Pretty mild in the flavor. We just ran out this morning when I was making lunches, and each package is on sale for €2.49, so that's why I got 2. Then we did some baking this weekend. I made brownies, my husband made cookies, so we're almost out of butter. I took the last out of our freezer, and then Lidl had these ones on sale. I haven't tried their store brand tebutter, but I tried the one from Billa and I assume it will be the same. And they were on sale. You needed to buy 2. I ended up getting 4 since it was a good stock-up price. They were only 95 € per 250-gram package if you bought 2. Then I got 1 kilogram of pears. They were on sale for €1.29. The date cherry tomatoes were unfortunately not on sale and also not very ripe, but I think it'll be okay. They were €2.49 for 500 grams. The reason I got them is that I'm cooking a pasta dish tonight with chicken, and it calls for cherry tomatoes and mushrooms. Instead of the mushrooms, I'm using the last zucchini that we have on hand to get it used up. The weight will be approximately the same, but we didn't have enough cherry tomatoes and I don't want to substitute those. So I think I'll use the last few that we have from the old package, and then I'll take some of these, and the rest I'll probably leave out on the counter so that they can hopefully ripen a bit more. But I think for cooking a dish, it's okay that they're not totally ripe. Then I just got 4 bananas today. I have some budget left, as I mentioned, so I can get more towards the end of the week if we need more. They were pretty green, and these were the most yellow ones I was able to find. And for once, I didn't get the cheapest store brand. Well, they were probably the cheapest. But this is fair trade bananas. They were on sale, so I ended up paying 94 cents for 4 bananas, and I think that's pretty good. Then the last 2 items I got at Lidl were these white chocolates and 85% cocoa chocolate. The reason why I got them is that we used all of our white chocolate in our baking, and we actually really liked it in the baking. And then I found a coupon in the Lidl Plus app where I could get 15% off a bunch of their own brand chocolates, and that included these. So for each of the 100-gram tablets of white chocolate, I paid, I believe it was 84 cents. Let me check. 84 cents. And this one is 125 grams. And with the discount, I paid €2.03 for that one. So I've tried some different things with my brownies. Usually I put one of the 70% chocolate in. I melt it with the butter when I make brownies. And that's my preferred way of making them, is what I found out. But my husband preferred them with just the cocoa powder. The ones I made this weekend were just the cocoa powder and then one of these chopped up like chocolate chips. So I was thinking maybe if I use half a tablet of this, it'll be a little less than a full one of the 70%. So it'll be sort of a compromise. And then I'll also only use half a tablet, so it'll also save some money. So that was it from Lidl. I will show you the receipt here. So we have the butter, the pears, the dark chocolate, the white chocolate, the cheese, the tomatoes, and then the bananas. And at Lidl I paid 17 euros and 21 cents, as you see. Then I got just a few items at Billa Plus. I got a small 250 milliliter thing of cream, and this is the 36% fat cream. I think you can get a 38% as well, and that whips a bit easier. And I think in Denmark the normal is 43% fat. But for cooking this is fine. I'm using a little bit in the pasta dish, and then I think I'll whip the rest, but mainly to use in coffee. So it's okay if the foam is not super stable. And yeah, that was €1.49, and since it's their Cleaver brand, no additional discounts were possible. Then they had chicken breast on sale, and that was, I planned actually to get 2 packages, but they were quite big. I checked out the sizes when I was there on Friday. I didn't want to get any then because I didn't need it until today. So I was hoping maybe they would have some discounted ones, or a discount on top of the sale today, but they didn't. These are good until February the 13th. So yeah, instead of getting 2, I just pivoted and got the one I thought looked the best. This tray is 1 kilogram, 53 grams, and the price was €9.47. The sale price was €8.99. And I feel like chicken, or at least chicken breast and chicken tenders, chicken schnitzel, it's one of the things that's like not really cheap here in Austria. I don't know why, but I feel like other groceries are fairly cheap here. I don't feel like we pay that much compared to what we paid when we lived in Copenhagen, but I don't feel like €9 for 1 kilogram of chicken is very cheap. I see sale prices of like $2.49 or even cheaper for a pound of chicken in the US, and that just seems cheaper to me. Anyways, Then I got the obligatory 1 kilogram bag of carrots. Unfortunately, it's back up to €1.49. If I'd known that, I would have made sure to double check the price at Lidl and maybe got it there. But they've been the same price for a while now at €1.19. So I didn't even think to check because Lidl is quite a far walk from me. So on purpose, I had decided I was getting the carrots from Billa Plus, so I didn't have to carry them that far in my backpack. Then the only thing I hadn't exactly planned to get were the pink lady apples, but I was actually planning on getting chili peppers, fresh chili peppers for the pasta dish tonight, but I couldn't find any that looked like anything I was familiar with, so I didn't want to risk getting something that was just so insanely strong that we couldn't eat it. So I'll just double up on the chili flakes. But then I saw that they actually had the normal size pink lady apples back. And I actually do have the stickers this week, but none of these other 3 items were eligible. And I had one 25% off coupon in the app. So by just getting one thing that was eligible, I could use the self-checkout without having to ask anyone for assistance. I was like, yeah, I'll just get the apples and then save the rest of my budget in case we need to get something later in the week. And let me show you the Billa Plus receipt. So after the 87-cent discount, I paid €2.62 for the 900 grams of pink lady apples. The price per kilogram for these is cheaper than the ones I got last week, the baby ones. They had both types this week. And even though the normal price is €3.49, and we've seen them recently in penny at €2.99, then with the 25% off, this is cheaper than just getting 10% off the penny price. So that was nice. Yeah, and then we have the carrots and the whipping cream, and then the chicken breast that was on sale, and it said in the flyer that you couldn't have any additional discounts. Obviously, if there is a sticker due to the date, that wouldn't count, so you could get that in combination. So my total at Billa Plus was €15.07. So yeah, this is what I got, and I have €7.72 left for the rest of the week in case I need anything else. And if not, then I'll just be happy that I made it through week 2 of Frugal February way under budget. And yeah, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, perhaps even enough to give it a thumbs up. And I would also really appreciate a subscribe to my video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.